Delusion is an open-world Bethesda-style RPG that orbits around a crimson neutron star. We play as a prisoner, number 17, on a suicide mission to track down a dangerous terrorist before she can use the Heart of Lorcan to remake reality. There are tons of side quests, airship flying, home ownership, crafting, and even more. This game had a full release in May of 2024, and it's $20 on Steam. Prisoner 17, you've marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, Prisoner 17. That's not my name. A cackle lapses in a sputter of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. What's in it for me? She wheezes. She just told me I'm going to be free. You should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance. Success could breed benefits, even your freedom, so listen closely. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manner of outcasts and miscreants. I gotta keep doing my voice, sorry. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. Where our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vella. Never heard of her. She's the daughter of Admiral Kolos, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a warband of thieves and pirates. The Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vella became enthralled with delusions of grandeur. Claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts the journal into your hands. And don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. She is operating a robotic coffin that's constantly seeping, presumably her blood. Kind of a lot of it, too. What's the scoop? Damage doors can be broken, yep. Give me the sword, yeah. Arrows, health potion, mana potion. Nice. So that's the ship up there. Hey, ooh, a ghost. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yeah, a melancholistic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something brewing out on these islands. The stage is set, the curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Awesome, a new character, a ghost. I feel like there's a lot more like emphasis on story stuff now in the first 5 minutes of the game here. They're setting up a lot more. Some money. Yeah, there's a delusion. Oh, that's new. It's different. I don't think that was in it before. The blue tree with the spinny arms that look like lightning. You glimpse the glimmer of delusion. Increase your attributes, you must find enough glimmers. And then since we're never gonna die, I better show you guys this right now. This is where if you die, you don't reload, you just respawn. This is the last time we'll be seeing one in this playthrough. Smashing doors, crashing through boxes. No boxes safe, taking all the lockpicks, jumping on the wall, going all the way to the edge. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. I recommend sneaking. You'll get killed. You'll die horribly. Crouch. Extra incentive to go over the bridge. Sounds are awesome still. Very atmospheric. I feel like there's more mushrooms than before too. Look at this smoke and fire over here. Now there's like a way to dodge too, right? Block. Because there was dodge, I think, but they took it out. Okay, that's where blocking comes in. I need to equip my potions here. Getting shredded by the mercs. How you doing, man? Our agent is dying, but they may still be of use. Try charming them to gain their trust. You have been a prisoner for some time. You emit a foul stench. Hey, man. You one of the locals? He looks you up and down. I'm here to help with capturing Vella. Oh, I recognize you. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisition must be really desperate. I know you're gonna die, right? Those bastards wiped out my whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you'll find some supplies in my crash drop pod. Up here is the crash drop pod, and I could never find this first playthrough. Some more cool shit up there. Is a green potion. Oh, what's the green potion? Mana potion, nice. Hey, bud. Lockpick. Gotcha. Nice. Got it on the first try. It's just a dice roll still. I like that. I really like that mechanic. How you doing, bro? Candlesticks on the walls have been enchanted to seal the secret passage, yes. This is the occultism skill. Touch secret doors, but if your skill's not high enough, it won't even highlight them. It's an interesting system. Here's another shrine. Cool. If you died already, boom, here you go. So they replaced the Inquisitor guy with the Confessor, and then she said that he's gonna be on the way there, and I think seems like it might be his ship. He's like her assistant. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. You smell that, Prisoner 17? The mushrooms? He clicks his fingers. Exactly. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. He takes a long breath. Such potent spores. He waggles his finger at you while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of sky shroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. Who are you? He slaps himself on the forehead. Oh, where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius, of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Shake his hand. He grasps your hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points at the fortress. That's the blinding light. The fortress of Vella, leader of the Darkstar mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, and not a moment too soon. Sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Darkstar ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vella alive. A tall order, I'll admit. But I think you're up to the job, prisoner. Any questions? Tell me about Vella and the Darkstars, yeah. Vella Kalos, now that's a name that'll make the hairs stand on end. She's the daughter of old Admiral Kalos of the Apostatic Union Navy, but instead of following in her father's footsteps, she founded the most accomplished mercenary band since the God War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, but you've got to hand it to her. Their numbers of villainous deeds far exceeded those of the noble intent. What of their villainy? Tell me more. Well, there was the Astral College heist in Bayonne, where they made off with an artificed star among the other prized treasures. Then there was the sinking of a merchant freighter, Popinjay, and all those hostages slaughtered at the siege of Sarakolko. I could go on. In the end, they say, she lost the plot, started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled this as a tantamount to cultism. Of course, I think the polymaths over in Ryova had wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for her boots. Finally, they had their warrant. Even Vella's own mercs got so riled up, they mutinied against her. She's been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got the go-ahead to make a move. Why are you guys using prisoners like me? We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests. Maybe if we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlightened the world just a little. We're also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission is going. How do we say it in Slev? Utters up. What do you think of the High Confessor? Kind of bleeds a lot. He strokes his chin. Many in the Inquisition think it a travesty that a confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Oh, fascinating. I didn't realize that. Normally, it would be the job of a High Inquisitor. Indeed, there's also the nature of her crimes and how they relate to the very criminal she's been tasked to apprehend. But personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proved herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. I suppose I'll learn more about that later. That's fascinating. All right, I'm heading out. His smile beams. There's the spirit prisoner. I'm sure he'll make short work of those ruffians. Dang, so we gotta capture her alive too. What do you got for me there? Base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up on their skills before they all went and got themselves slaughtered by Vella's mercenaries. We'd recommend using the training dummies to practice your swordplay. It may marginally increase the time between now and your inevitable demise. See, Ignavius has a lot of confidence in me, but I feel like maybe it's false confidence. Like he's just, he's used to sending prisoners to their death and he likes to keep it pleasant. This guy, he has no reason to lie to me. He's obviously some sort of, I think he's literally called a servitor. He's definitely a Warhammer servitor type guy. Look at it, you can see his rib cage. It's got magic under him. Got some sort of robot thing on his back. It's got a gas mask on. Oh, you can power attack? So you can. So that does 8. Power attack. 14, alright. Well, there's some Paradoxus. There's a dead guy down there. On the green potion. Okay, I want to go find a way down there. Cool. And here's a save. Oh yes, and the return home spell. Let's go ahead and just equip that right away before I forget. Hey, there's the ghost again. It's hold Q to put your sword away. See the looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the Apostatic named it the Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Vella has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Yeah, I'm a politician, yeah. I'll kill for my beliefs. At least you're the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods prove fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Even less scrupulous than me? And this part of the map is completely different than before. This is the Blinding Light. There's a side entrance somewhere, wow. Now this is a fortress, dude. This thing looks awesome. Okay, well, let's go get the green potion. I want to know what it is. Then we'll find our way into the blinding light. We'll go around that side path. I don't think the Dream Journal guy is around here anywhere. Jitter seed, potent seed that vibrates in one's hands. Jitter seed. Oh, would you get crushed by this thing? That sucks. Not how I'd want to go. Green potion. Poison. Deadly poison can be applied to weapons. And that gives me more reason to like go for alchemy too, to get more poison and cheese like that. So there's path around the side of the fortress. Maybe on that side too. And then there's this little nook and cranny over here through the canyon. We'll find out about what this is in a second. Oh, look at the skybox. Gorgeous. So these are guns. Like his tower, they have like legs they walk around on. This thing, that's a gun. It bounces up and down and shoots lasers, magic or something out of that. The drop pods are those little cages. There's nobody like posted outside. We're definitely gonna have to go all the way to the fortress and check everything out. There's 2 dark stars down there. Oh, they got a lot of loot over there. Do I want to fight 2 guys for a lot of loot? This must be the side entrance that Ignavius told me about. Dude, I don't have a ranged weapon. I don't have a spell. All I got's this dagger. Come get it, dude. Don't aggro the other guy. Sneak attack. Oh, I did 1-shots. That's awesome. The power sneak attack 1-shots. And is stealth a thing, or is this just me not being in their line of sight? She knows something is up. See, now that I have stealth, I want leaning. I gotta block, because I'm gonna get killed if I don't. And I gotta use my superior speed. No, don't drink a potion. Good, good, yes, die. Now there's the elevator that he must have been talking about. Let's go up. The lift is not yet active. Let it be known that I am stuck in the lift pit, and I am casting the go home spell to try over. And while I'm here, I guess I might as well sleep till noon. Here we go. Okay, and now I'm just gonna check out the other side, why not? Hey, 3 lockpicks. Fucking A, she got me. Now you hit them when they're drinking the potion, they don't get it, that doesn't count. Okay, I can climb up that side. Maybe that activates the lift or something. Oh, there's another one. Get up on her. Get the 1-shot. Get the 1-shot. Alright, that's alright. We got close before she could bow us. I think that silhouette over there is the Inquisitor's ship where I came from. So what's all this over here? This huge mushroom has like some structure built into it or something. We'll go up these stairs, we'll see what's up here, and then we'll go... I'm doing okay fighting-wise. I could probably just go through the main door. Okay, it's a 1/3 chance. There we go. I'm in. Trap. No, my skill sucks. Ooh. That one got me. Okay, hang on. Drink this here health potion. All right, we're good. There was just the 2 traps. Oh no, more traps. Just a ton. Ton of them. All right, well that one's clear. You don't get any experience points for like doing anything. You only get experience points for completing quests and picking up the blue glowing skulls on the map. These aren't spikes, right? These are grates? Okay, yeah. We can kind of get a little sneak peek, a spy look. Some dead Inquisition guys down there. Ooh, I like that you can see through the doors. That's barred. I can see that it's barred there. Looks like I get to go through this little crawl space. And it's a drop down. No going back. There's mercenaries down there, walking around patrolling. And this is my entrance. Hey, and there's a Delusion. I think they won't see me up here. Okay, yeah. I'm safe in this room, it looks like. Okay, and there is enough for me to get a point. And what's this, a map? A cluttered desk, an assortment of maps, notes, diagrams that clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Dark Star mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the Cursed Underlands, far below the Sky Realms. Oh no. But that's where we're going. Oh, I can just sleep in a bed. It did say there was a chance of something bad happening if I just sleep in the bed. Okay, as far as delusions go, you know what? Might gives me health and attack and defense. Guile gives me a lockpick agility and stamina. Gives you lore and spellcast. Now, and spellcast increases the potency of spells, how quickly you can call upon them. You need more spellcast to unlock this spell slot. So, okay, I got 2 doors here. This one's barred. So we're stealthing along the hallway. Or this. And I'm going to try to throwing knife somebody. I've got 8 throwing knives already. Put my point into might just so that I have a little bit more fighty for right now. Because like ultimately what I want is I want to be a mage, and I want to be kind of fast, and I want to be kind of charming, and I just want to be like good enough with a sword that it's not a waste of time to like get into melee. So Guile, Wisdom, and then Might, Persona are my secondaries. But I think I'm going to give myself a point of Might just because right now all I've got is a sword. And then I'm going to give myself a health potion as well. Hey man, why don't you like send this down for me? Where are you going, prisoner 17? Are you attempting to run for your duty? Oh, nice. Just a hallway. Hello. Oh, no, this is the place I came in, right? Yeah. Dude, nice. Double sneak attack. You guys suck. Shouldn't be taunting when you're swinging. When I'm swinging, you know? You mistimed it. Oh, man. They said they legit added a whole big dungeon instead of just the one little quest to go fight the goblins. Beer. It's a fucking frothy beer. You pull a frothy beer out of that gross, stained, rusty box. And it's delicious. Prisoner 17. It's delicious. What do you got? Over here, gold. Some more lockpicks. All right. Sneaking around. Another stamina potion. What we got on this? Puzzle? There's more than one. There it is. Second one. Something has changed. Secret door right here. Cool. And is this the main entrance? It is. Okay. That's a pretty ominous looking cool double door over there. All right. Now, there's no trigger for this. I think you just, if you walk into it, it tries to hit you. I'll roll a couple times. There we go. There we go. Okay. So here's the back door that I came in through. I guess you just have to fight like I guess there's like 3 different ways through this little dungeon then. That's pretty cool actually. I wonder if can you get in from the top anywhere? I don't have a map, I know, because I have to find it. The elevator to the top floor, battlements. This is where the servitor told me to go up to the battlements. Sick, okay. We got I feel like we're getting a lot of money. Yeah, 78. There's a bit of an arc to the throwing weapons. And I can't hold it down, it just goes. Ah! Throwing knives pretty good. I really didn't use them at all. First time I touched this. Oh, you can pick them back up? Or at least the ones that don't hit the guy? See if I can go through there. Man, they just drop potted these guys just all over the place. No wonder they got slaughtered. You gotta drop pod your guys in and behind cover, bro. Behind cover and in some sort of coherency so they can fight as a group. All right. That must be Vella's ship. Not seeing any more troops. Are these like ammos or something for the weapons? Oh, iron ore. Very nice. I think these things, now that I've played the game, I think these things might actually be like lances and not like cannons or anything in and of themselves. But then again, they're like as big as the whole ship, so I don't know. Now that doesn't seem as reasonable. Okay, let's go. Let's go inside the top floor of the battlements. One more. I want to keep 3 for a lock that we have a better chance of picking. We'll see if we can get in this way. There's also that door. Barred from the other side. This door is just going to lead us through to the other side of the fortress, right? There's a guard. 2, fuck. Will they, like, lose me? Is that a system in this game? It looks like it. They're like, I scurried through a hole. I don't know. Fuck it. He left. Because I scurried through that little hole right there. You see. Where'd your buddy go? I'm gonna play the hole on him. All right, I bet I can go around. Sneaking up through the bushes on this unsuspecting Darkstar mercenary. They're elite mercenaries. Better than the Inquisition, but worse than an emaciated prisoner with a rusty, broken sword. But I guess I was like a badass of some kind in my previous life. Good. Sneak attacked. Sneak attack, wizard, archer, swordsman, guy. That's my build. That throws knives and does alchemy. Oh, nice, a chest in gold. I like the chest animation. Leucosic bomb, a vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes, extremely volatile. The flask will explode on impact when it I got a grenade? Give you grenades now? Awesome. 10 out of 10, Dread Delusion. Even better than before. I would have literally, it's got better itemization. The dungeons are cool. Like the first dungeon is cool, so I'm assuming all the rest of the game will be improved upon. Or if it's not improved upon, it'll still be good. And the content I haven't seen yet is bound to be good. Based on, well, it's not bound to be, but it seems likely to be. Based on that, is what I'm saying. Okay, is this the place that was locked that I couldn't get to? That's going to open at the end, obviously. That's our way out. There's Vella. Vella Kolos. Vella Kolos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She's wounded, but she hides it well. Loose the sails! And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's that? A straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies. You've caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I've just escaped from the Inquisition. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean you no offense, but the Darkstar Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. And she's gone. Well, oh, this must have been Vella's room. Well, I didn't die, Ghost, but she did get away. Vella spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of a candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over the sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl, trying to fix something broken inside of herself. That's kind of what we're all doing, isn't it? Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times, it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vella. I see it clear as day. What will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities, a dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hollowshire. I will meet you there. Purple chest. Purple loot? Let's go. Yeah, I'd say that's purple. Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Nice, dude. Get charm. I got charm person. And I got 25 personality, so that'll help. There's the Inquisitor down there. He's already spawned in. My spellcraft isn't high enough to equip Entice yet, right? No. This is the upper floor. This is new as well. Upgrade property. Oh, I can almost build quarters. Cool. Sick, dude. So you can upgrade this place now. That we're going to base ourselves out of here like he was saying in the previous version of the game. And use this fortress as a base, but now we actually can. I never got in there, and I never got in that other side door, so we'll still have to figure that out. There's Inquisitors everywhere now. Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you, up on the platform. He mutters under his breath. Though when she sees the stretch of prisoners beyond me, there she is. The High Confessor is a prisoner too. She's serving her sentence, so no wonder she doesn't hate me. I mean, she does hate me, but she doesn't. Hey man, prisoner 17, I believe. You're wanted by the High Inquisitor. Best not to keep her waiting, yes? By all means, come back and speak to me afterwards. We've much to discuss. No doubt. I'm sure we do. Confessor? Oh, now I get to see her face. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Prisoner 17, wasn't it? It seems that Vella has escaped. I played your little game. Will you let me free? The device shifts ominously towards you. Need I remind you, prisoner, that your sentence remains unfulfilled. We must ascertain where Vella has fled to. Wait, wasn't I doing like a raspy voice for her? Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself. This turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Oneric Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them, but... She's silent a moment. They are more used to us alive. If anyone knows where Vella went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We've already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hollowtown, in the center of the Oneric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades, in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Why me, of all your agents? The Dark Stars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition. You could say we've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amenable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. I used to be a politician. Follow the road south through the village of Quill and cross the Gate Bridge. This should get you to Hollowshire. You'll need to acquire an Apostatic Union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we're undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Quill could help you. Got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of the Apostatic Union's territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hollowtown. Hallow means consecrated. And beyond Hollowshire's borders, there's ground even the Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate, if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crime or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? I was fine with it. I've been a prisoner in lots of games. I'll be going. Gotta get going. See you, Confessor. Okay, well now Ignavius wants to talk. I want to save, because my throat hurts, and I need to get a drink. The fortress needs to repair before this will work. You need to repair the fortress. There's the elevator. Takes me back down. It tempts me to walk on this, doesn't it? But no, there's nothing over there. And this is the locked door. The cutter. Oh, is this the ship I get to use? The cutter? Little guy? Little cutter for Confessor 17 do his missions on? Or his, her, I don't know. I think we're genderless. I don't think it matters. I don't have a body. That's the Dark Star logo. We should take that down. Alright, I claim Vella's room. Alright, so at nighttime, it's still red. It's just dark. There is like a little bit of blue light on the map. Now we have to talk to the Inquisitor guy. This cool-ass microscope thing which has a sick reflection map on it. And this is the bed, my bed now. There's the Confessor. Oh, yes, we need to talk to him again, I believe, is our next thing to do. Yeah, we get it, save point. Yep, we get it. I slept till the middle of the night to see the nighttime, see if how different it looks, and it does look different. It's much darker red. Still totally sick and magenta crimson. All right, Lord Inquisitor, what have you got for me?